What's up, guys? Today we're looking at Phil Bueno 47, a suspected waller. I'm not sure if he has any aim hacks. It wasn't really too clear. He didn't actually get into much combat. The first half of this video was pretty much just him looting non-stop. There's not a whole lot of interesting stuff when that's happening, to be honest with you. But we're going to be looking at this guy, trying to prove he's walling. He is, I already checked, but I wanted to show you guys, because PUBG's got a massive cheater problem, and I don't know, if I can kind of spread awareness, maybe clean up the game a little bit, might make the game just a little nicer to play for everybody, you know? Plus it's hopefully entertaining for you guys. Anyways, Phil Bueno 47, the waller. Why do I think he's a waller? Well, he's got incredible awareness, first off. Second off, you'll notice he'll look through walls at weird times to kind of gauge where everyone's at, because obviously he can see through walls. And he's going to change directions of movement several times once he realizes he'll be in someone's line. It's like, look at that, he's looking right at me. he will constantly turn to check my position and then Normie Killer's position over there, because he wants to make sure he's not going to run into our lines of fire, essentially is what it is. So he's going to be looting up, checking our positions again. He uses his surroundings to kind of mask it. He's actually pretty decent at masking his walls, I'll give him that. He'll use himself looting something as a excuse to look over in our directions, like those containers were. We're looting. This is all kind of boring. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Through the times 2, you'll notice he still checks our positions to make sure we don't move. Just back that up a little bit. So you'll notice that he kind of slipped up there a little bit. When he turned around, he had already looted this living room. So this was yet another excuse to check our positioning while making it look like he was kind of just looting a building. He also kind of checked up on these stairs a little bit towards Killer. Maybe not on that one. That one might have just been me knowing he's a waller. Yeah, no, he kind of stayed up and then he went straight down, opposed to looking down the stairs as he was heading down. So I think that was also a check. Gonna speed this up again. More looting. Typical PUBG stuff, not all that exciting. Yeah. What is this? Is he minimized, or he might have minimized there? I think he does that on a couple occasions. He's still doing 360s, checking our positioning. Doesn't break that window, obviously he wouldn't. He knows he's safe, he's just gonna barrel through here. No caution. More looting. He's I don't know what that was. He's constantly checking our position. He's probably gonna check our position once again after, yep, there he is, checking our position. Go up here. He's very thorough, this guy. He likes loot. Checking my position there again. Notice how he turns left, right on me 2 times back there. Checking my position again. Here's where it starts getting a little more interesting, if I remember correctly. Checking Killer's position there. Checking my position. Checking Killer's position. My position. Killer. Mine. Alright, so he's going to notice that he gets in my line of fire, and he actually can spot me here. So that's me at the window. I see him. So pausing. The reason why I didn't light that guy up right there is because I was waiting for him to commit across the street. Because the player that wouldn't have known I was in that building, who had crossed, would not have cover all the way across the street. It'd be an easy kill. If I start firing preemptively before he's committed to his push, he'll do what this guy's doing right now and backing off into a building, and then I wouldn't get an opportunity for a kill. So we're going to go back, look at this again. He can technically spot me here, but I really don't think that a normal player would have. That room's dark, and I'm very difficult to see. And I'll also do it one more time. Slow-mo. I got the angle on the guy right here. I hadn't quite spotted him yet. It's around right now that I spot him, because I was sweeping left and right. He realizes I'm looking at him at this point, because I've spotted him. He can see what direction I'm looking. Immediately turns around. So he goes back into cover. And, oh look, loot. I just totally forgot to loot this building. That's why I'm here, except I'm running right over those two items and not looting them. Oh yeah, I have to make it look like I'm not cheating. I'd better loot these. So he loots those. He's back onto hiding his cheats after his momentary lapse. Panicking a little bit. Looting, looting, looting. Now, keep in mind his original intention was to cross that street prior to him noticing that he would be in my line of fire. He noticed how he checked Mark there. He's checking Killer again. He's checking me again. 360 when he really shouldn't have there. He's doing it again. Checking Killer. Checking the guy back there. Killer. That guy again. Me again. Jumped out over. He knows that he now can't cross that street, so he's taking a back angle. More looting. Boring stuff. Yeah. Let's back up because he checks us again. Lord Mark through a wall, spot on. Me, spot on through a wall. Normie, spot on through a wall. Oh, I'm looting. I'm not cheating. See? Alright, he's going to check to make sure he's clear. He knows Killer might have an angle, so he backed off. Well, I'm going up the stairs to loot. I just forgot the loot up here is all. I'm fairly... No, yeah, he hadn't looted up here yet. Didn't find anything good. Grenade. Doesn't take the grenade. He's gonna check his surroundings. He checked his flank. He knows he's safe from Lord Mark's side. He's acting like he's just patrolling that ridge when he knows where everyone's at. Normie. He's a little scared right here. Yeah, I had an angle on him, but I wasn't checking this side of the building at this moment in time. So he knows he can just run. He's checking Mark to make sure he doesn't have angle on his left. He knows Killer doesn't have any shots from his warehouse he's in, from this direction. Notice how he's really trying not to look directly at him. Though, I mean, you can't keep it up forever. I mean, he's already slipped several times in this video. He's checking Mark again. Goes over here to loot to make it look like he wasn't checking Mark. Just checked Killer. Checked me. I mean, he's looking straight on at us through these walls. He's checking me again. He knows I don't have an angle. Killer. He's a little scared to look out that window back there because I don't know if he knows that that warehouse doesn't have shots on this building. He's really concentrating on me right there. Notice how he peeked up at Mark over on the ridge. He's peeking at me again. Killer. He now realizes Killer doesn't have a shot on this side, so he knows he can push. Keeping an eye on Normie Killer. I think that was 2 or 3 checks there. Keeping an eye on it. He knows he's safe, so he goes up these stairs. Probably gonna check. No, Mark shot. He knows where he's at, so he's probably gonna, he's checking the building to try and cover his walls. See, like, that was a good play for him protecting his walls. First he checked close, and he really tries not to zoom in on Mark over there. Notice how he can see that guy going up the hill at this point. I'll take that back a little bit. Oh, that was way too far. Alright, slow. So... he's scanning to make it look like he doesn't just have vision. Notice the arrow on the bottom left here going up the hill. He's checking the point where this guy's eventually going to come up. Maybe a little bit of pre-planning. He's looking right at the arrow. I mean, he's standing completely still. You never want to just go stand completely still, but he knows he can do it because no one's got a shot at him. He knows that he's safe. So he's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. Almost up the hill. Speed it up a little bit. Oh wow, I'm going to look over here right when he crests the hill. He's checking the close buildings because I think he's feeling a little self-conscious about how long he's been looking at these cliffs for no good reason. He just spotted the guy on that hill on his left, so he knows his window's not safe anymore. He backs off, which would be a normal play if you had normally spot someone anyways. So I mean, once again, good at hiding. I'm not sure why he's punching out the window. I'm not sure why the window didn't break. He shuts the door so Normie doesn't know he's here. He's kind of keeping an eye to make sure Normie doesn't got a shot on him. Alright, he wants to go check this ridge again to make sure his angle's safe. He's a little worried about anime, so he's going to zoom in a little bit. He notices enemy's not looking over here, so he's going to feel safe. He notices anime's moving towards the Jaxie fella. He's going to cover up his walls here, peek a completely random angle. He's checking to make sure he doesn't have people sneaking up on his right. He sees Jaxie's retreating. He knows his window's safe again, so he can start peeking it thusly. And this is where it gets sketchy. So I am in the far side of this house. He had no idea that I would be there. He technically could have spotted me when he crossed that street. But you'll see. Now he's really focused on this because he knows I'm going to be checking this window again. He has no reason to suspect I'm A, still in this house, and B, going to check this window again. He is staring at my house directly for a very long period of time. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Zooming out every once in a while to make sure. He looks right at this guy moving. Oh, whoa, maybe I shouldn't look right at this guy. Sees I now peek. That was the most obvious hide in the history of trying to hide your walls. As soon as I peeked the window, after he had been staring directly at my building for a good 15 to 20 seconds, he looks away in the hope that I will not notice he is walling if I come back and check the replay, which I mean I did and I spent the time. He looks right back at me again when really he immediately should have spotted me. Looks right at me. Yeah. He sees me dead on now. Easy. And there's me again. So the reason why I can't see this guy, well, maybe I'll zoom out and show you. Nope. Phil Bueno, Jaxie, Anime, Mincemeat. Okay. He's there. I have a 2-scope. He's at an odd angle. It's kind of like a 45 degrees, so I can only see a slit through the window. And I can't see any movement at all. So he's got really good cover there. But that's why it looks like I'm looking right at him, but I can't see him. Oh, the spectator's so buggy. Come on, Phil Bueno. Let's go. There we go. Ran at me because he's obviously spotted me. And he's going to get a nice easy shot on me because I'm not moving, which is a mistake on my part. Wait for him to kill me. Wait till I'm not moving anymore. Oh, no, it's the next peak. Once again, he has no reason to suspect I'm not just going to leave the building, but to be honest with you, I'd be doing what he's doing right now. Even if I wasn't cheating. After spotting someone, you want to kind of check the building make sure that they're not going to camp there. But he's not checking any of his other angles at this point. He's sitting still one spot. Sees the arrow behind me. Makes a note of it. Sees where he's going. Zooms out. Makes sure he's not going to get an angle on him. Here I am again with the peaks. I'm kind of just patrolling. I'm not sure if he thinks that I see him or not. I would be worried about that at this point in time, but the reason why I laid down there is because I had to minimize. Me still looking. I stop moving. He headshots me. That looked a little odd in replay. It's hard to tell in replay if anyone has aim hacks because it's not a perfect replay. I mean, we'll slow it down and see. I mean, it was an easy shot. I wasn't moving a lot. I'm surprised he's not shooting me right there. I mean, there he is. That was not at all on my head. Let's watch it once more. But like I said, it's difficult to tell in these replays. They don't always accurately depict people's shots. See, right there, I'd be worried that the enemy spotted me, but he's not. Maybe he does have aims, and he's just really confident that that'll win him through. I move a little bit right here, but it still hit me. So it jumped up and to the left immediately there. So I think he actually might be aiming, as well as walling. We'll watch it one more time. I want to be 100% certain that he is. But like I said, the replay system, you can never be 100%, but you can be pretty sure. I know 100% he's walling. I might have backed up a little too far. No, we're good. Transitioning again. Alright. Pause here. So he centers up on my head. This is just before his shot. He shoots. He was looking right here, roundabouts. I get hit here. That could be the replay system being buggy, absolutely. Or it could have just been his aims. I would count that as inconclusive. I'm not ready to condemn him for aim hacking. But yeah, that's essentially it. I mean, I'm not going to go back through and show it all again. I feel like there's ample evidence to condemn him for walling at the very least. So hopefully that was entertaining and didn't drag on too long. I'm going to keep on reporting players and hopefully recording out the evidence. Maybe we can kind of clean up the community a bit. I urge everyone to be doing what I'm doing right now. And if you even momentarily suspect someone's cheating, check the replay, get some evidence, report them. I already reported this guy. Next video I'll report him at the end after we make our verdict together. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.